After surviving Art the Clown's Halloween massacre, Sienna and her brother struggle to rebuild their shattered lives. As the holiday season approaches, they try to embrace the Christmas spirit and leave the horrors of the past behind. However, just when they think they're safe, Art returns, determined to turn their holiday cheer into a new nightmare. This movie is directed by Damien Leone. This was my most anticipated movie of the year because I'm just a massive fan of Terrifier 2. It's one of my favorite horror movies of all time, and in my opinion, it's a modern horror classic. They left a lot of things like up in the air and unanswered in Terrifier 2. So with 3, I was hoping to get some of those questions answered and just to see more of Art the Clown and Sienna. And that's exactly what I got. This movie was awesome. Not gonna lie, I was a little apprehensive about the whole Christmas theme with this movie, but I ended up absolutely loving it. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the movie. They had so much fun Christmasifying Art the Clown and the universe, and it was just so much fun to watch. Obviously, these movies are known for their just excessive and insanely brutal gore, and they definitely kept their reputation going because there is some crazy shit in this movie. I don't know if anything comes close to the bedroom scene in Terrifier 2, but there's a couple kills in here that either match that or come close to it. Art is just as fucked up and mean as ever, if not even more mean this time around. I do think the gore in this movie looks the best and most realistic so far, for the most part. There's some over-the-top Kill Bill-ish blood squibs in this movie that are fun, but the movie looks great in the grossest way possible. And this kind of goes without saying, but if gore isn't your thing and it really bothers you, you need to stay as far away from this franchise as humanly possible, because you will just not have a good time at all watching these movies. But if you're fucked up like me, you're gonna love it because there's some absolutely amazing kills in this movie. I also felt like there was a lot more tension in this film than there was in the others. You'll see Art just kind of stroll into a scene or know that he's coming, and you're kind of just sitting there waiting for a while to see when shit's gonna hit the fan. And I love that. And as always, it goes without saying, David Howard Thornton is absolutely phenomenal as Art the Clown. Art has already been cemented as a horror icon, but if he wasn't, he 100% is now, and is all because of David's incredible performances in all 3 movies. What Robert Englund is to Freddy Krueger, he is to Art the Clown. The amount of personality he brings to the character without saying a word is unreal. His facial expressions, gestures, body movements are just amazing. He finds a way to be hilarious and really creepy and scary all at the same time. And I love him. He's a great character, even though he's literally the fucking worst. But that's just kind of the magic of his character and the franchise. And I never knew I needed to see Santa art, but I'm so happy I did. It was so cool. I also absolutely loved Lauren LaVera in Terrifier 2, and I loved how they expanded her character in this film. She gives another great performance as Sienna, and she's definitely solidified herself as one of my all-time favorite final girls in horror history. She's so likable, she's so badass, you genuinely care about her character, and you want to see her survive all of the absolute atrocities that she gets put through. The story itself is pretty simple. There's really not a lot going on, but I do think it expands the lore of the characters and the universe in a really cool and interesting way. It doesn't answer all of the questions that were left up in the air from Terrifier 2, but it answers the most important ones, which was very much needed. And I'm cool with some stuff still being left up in the air because I know that we're getting a 4th film. I think the lore makes sense for the universe that's been built so far and adds a lot to the characters and franchise in a really fun way. It was definitely needed to help this franchise be more than just the crazy kills. I'm gonna have a lot of fun coming up with different theories about where the story and the characters could be going in the future. The film looks amazing too. It might be my favorite looking Terrifier film so far. It's got an amazing old school feel with the film grain and the super saturated colors that just pop. It finds a way to have this grimy, grungy 70s slasher feel while also feeling like a classic Christmas movie all at the same time. And I loved it. I also thought it was really cool to have just those like comforting, classic Christmas vibes and aesthetics contrasted by the absolute disgusting debauchery of Art the Clown.
Debauchery!
Debauchery! Debauchery!
My only flaw with the film is I feel like the 3rd act of the movie feels like it just kind of randomly starts out of nowhere. I know the main complaint about Terrifier 2 was the length and the pacing, so they probably set out to make a lot more of a tighter film this time around, edit-wise, and they definitely did, but I feel like a little connective piece of the movie might have got cut out just to save the runtime. That would have probably helped the overall flow of the film out in the long run. The 3rd act itself is fucking nuts though. I loved it. It just kind of felt like the movie went, okay, Time to start wrapping things up when I thought there was still a decent chunk left. But overall, I had an amazing time with this film. It gave me everything I wanted from a Terrifier movie and more. I didn't expect to love the Christmas aspect of the movie as much as I did, and I'm really happy with how they expanded the lore of the universe and characters. Art is fucking awesome, and so are the kills. And Sienna is an all-time final girl and a major badass. Damien Leone directed the fuck out of this movie, and I can't wait to see more. Terrifier 3 is clocking in at a 97% on the Bravo barometer. I absolutely love this movie. It's a great horror movie to watch to get you in the mood for Halloween with all the crazy gore and kills. And it's also going to find its way into my Christmas rotation, which I'm excited about. It's pretty great that over the past couple of years, I now have a go-to Thanksgiving and Christmas horror movie. I'm just so happy that this movie lives up to the hype that I had for it. If you're game for extreme gore and want to go watch a horror movie in theaters, go have a great time watching all the carnage candy unfold on the big screen. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you thought of the movie and my review in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews, streams, and other videos coming very, very soon. And if you watched the last video I posted, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate all the amazing feedback and support I got on that video. I genuinely appreciate it more than you guys know. I was really scared to make and post that video. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, the video is linked on the screen right now. If you want to go watch it, go check it out. It's very different from my other videos. It's just a little life update. But to be honest, it might be the video that I'm most proud of. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it as always. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.